James Gunn has given us our first official look at Supergirl, and it tells us everything we need to know about the movie and Kara Zor-El. I actually think this poster is fantastic. It is simplistic, but tells us so much. First, I love the lookout tagline. Brilliant. It informs us that this Kara is most certainly not her cousin Clark. If you were going into this movie expecting another Superman, think again. One little detail I love is that you can actually see some of the residual paint on Kara's hand from where she spray painted. I actually think this poster unlocks some new information about how Kara will be portrayed in Supergirl, especially when you take that in conjunction with how she was in her appearance in Superman. The movie is based on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and while that is one of the greatest DC comics of all time, the characterization of Kara is very stoic. That's because the series operates as a space odyssey, an epic tale told from the POV of our narrator, Ruthie Mary Null. She presents Kara as this epic hero, and this works wonderfully in the context of a comic, but may not translate when Kara has to carry a feature film. They're two completely different mediums, and one is definitely trying to emulate more of an epic tale. I think this version of Kara is going to be a little more bitter and rough around the edges than her story counterpart, and this lines up with how she was portrayed when the character was reintroduced into the comics in the early aughts. The Kara of the DCU will be dealing with a lot, as she has a very tragic past, having a completely different upbringing than her dorky cousin Clark. She's definitely struggling to find her place in the world, and she probably doesn't even feel very comfortable being around her goody two-shoes cousin Superman and his judgmental and overprotective nature. So she goes to Red Sun planets to drink and help cope with the pretty horrific past that she's trying to forget. This is actually a really fun change to the book, and one that I think will definitely enhance the story for a more three-dimensional visual medium like movies. Either way, I think Supergirl is gearing up to be a truly amazing film, and if I was you guys, I would definitely be excited for this movie.